GM friends, and welcome to Zazoo Me. I'm Sheri Barbera, and today we are talking about utility for NFT projects. I know. How do you add utility to an NFT project?
How?
And, what makes it utility? So that is one of the big questions, right? What actually makes it have utility? And the reason for utility is because it adds more to the NFT. It's a fantastic way to reward your NFT buyers and make them want to buy more. And that's one of the biggest reasons to add value and actual practicality to an NFT, which otherwise is basically a digital asset. It's a great way to build a community around your NFT project and around your NFT collection. And that is why it's really valuable to add utility, usefulness to your NFT. So how does utility work? Well, the first thing it can do is add more benefits and features to an NFT, making it so much more profitable for everyone, not just for the buyers, but also for you, the seller, and your team. Because a basic NFT is a digital asset or a collectible. That is what it is. And I have no problem with that because as an artist and as an art collector, I love art just the way it is. So a digital NFT for me is perfectly fine. However, I love it when things are useful. And that is what utility does. It changes a basic NFT into something that is redeemable, for example, for a physical item. And that physical item may be something, for example, like a Bored Ape Yacht Club figure made out of plastic. And there's a company called Super Plastic who's making these figures out of your Bored Ape Yacht Club, if you own one, your Bored Ape. So basically that's your Bored Ape. Also, it can give you access to additional. Now you get of course, you get the NFT itself, but that might be a low resolution JPEG. An NFT might unlock, once you purchase it, unlock additional things like a high resolution image in a TIFF format, TIFF format, which is very high resolution, also includes layers of whatever the image is that you made, and that makes it even more valuable and more useful for creating something like a physical print. And when I say a physical print, I literally mean that maybe it gives you the opportunity to get in real life, IRL, an actual print to put on your wall, or maybe even a canvas to put on your wall. Another way that companies are using NFTs, businesses are using NFTs, is as a coupon to redeem for merchandise or food. Who's doing that? Well, Pringles is doing that, McDonald's is doing that, beer companies are doing that, and it is really a smart way to jump on the NFT bandwagon and get people involved very quickly and very simply by giving away NFTs as coupons redeemable for merchandise, and McDonald's is doing a great job of that. Also, maybe it's a link to a private and exclusive website, for example, Metakey. Metakey is an NFT collection company, decentralized land, where you actually will get a key that unlocks a room in this universe where you then, as your avatar, can go in and enjoy a fireplace, enjoy a view, sit on a chair, whatever it is that you want to do in this digital metaverse. Another cool thing that utility does is it gives you access, sometimes, if you wanted to full-length videos or even video clips. And a great example of this is Top Shot. Top Shot is all NBA and it's sports related, so of course it's National Basketball Association. And look what they're doing. They're offering you as a wonderful video clip of some of the most iconic moments in basketball, of some of your favorite ball players. And this is the really smart way that you can get utility in sports. What about music? Music videos are a great example of what's happening with NFTs. Another thing that is really, really useful with NFTs is to buy an NFT to gain access to a famous person or a celebrity or something. For example, Gary Vaynerchuk, has these tokens that give you one-to-one access to him. And he did all these little, simplistic drawings, so NFTs don't have to have great artwork, little simplistic drawings, but what the value is behind these drawings is what's so incredible. And people are paying tens of thousands of dollars for these little, basically, simple, nothing-ish NFTs.
Sorry.
Are you eating something?
No.
No. That was Sal. Wait, I'm going over to us for a second. What's the noise? Jelly beans. Okay. Jelly beans. All right. Little simplistic tokens. NFTs are non-fungible tokens. So this is a token that gives you access to Gary V for something. His collection is called V Friends. He created the artwork. The other thing that it is redeemable as a ticket to an event. And for Gary V Friends gives you a ticket to VCon. And when you purchase one of the NFTs, you get to go to VCon for 3 years, 2022, 2023, 2024. And this is how you can start thinking about how can I make my NFT more valuable. And one of the ways that you could do that is by, if you have a membership, is by giving membership access with someone purchasing an NFT. So let's say you charge $100 a month for your membership. You charge $10,000 for the NFT, giving people lifetime access to your membership. Maybe you charge $5,000 for your NFT, whatever it is. Or maybe the NFT gives access for 3 months, whatever it is. This is how you can utilize the incredible versatility of an NFT for more things IRL in real life. Are there questions about that? Let me know in the chat right now or in the comments below this video. VCon being a really perfect example. Access to an exclusive special activity. That would be something, for example, like Bored Ape Yacht Club. They had their first annual Ape Fest, and look at all the people that came. And then, of course, they showed artwork by owners of Bored Ape Yacht Club in the event, and tons of people were there. It was a private event just for Bored Ape Yacht Club holders of the NFTs, where they got to meet each other in real life, make the community grow even bigger, and get free stuff. So lots of reasons why that's a lot of fun. Access to an exclusive membership perk. And NFT Art Chicago is an example of that, an NFT club. Your NFT membership might be something like Live Trade DApp. There are lots of ways that you can use this for a membership. Another great example is play to earn. That's what P2E stands for, play to earn money. And that's what you're doing with your NFT or non-fungible token. You're using it as literally currency to purchase. You play and you earn tokens in a game that are redeemable for cash, which is incredible. And there are NFT games that are play to earn that you can look up online, find out which ones those are. But that is something that you can do to entice people to purchase your NFTs. Use them for play in video games as a unique character. And that's another really cool example of why would I purchase just a piece of art or a collectible? Well, I would, but I don't know if you would. But here's a great reason so that you can use it as a gaming character within a certain game metaverse. And this one, for example, is a giant frightening pig man. Here are more examples of piggy figures that are super scary, but fun to use in a game, really fun. The other thing an NFT can do is it can give you early access before the public gets access to merchandise for a really collectible NFT project like Bored Ape Yacht Club. And this is an example of Maddie's, which is this little figure that they've put on all kinds of things that you can purchase ahead of everybody else. Another way to do it is off-chain links from a smart contract that will then go to something like, and that's what this looks like. Here's your on-chain link. Here's your smart contract that allows you to then go to something like Pinata or a Google Drive. So this is where you can in-locked content on, for example, Mintable or OpenSea. You can have locked content attached to your NFT. When that NFT is purchased, I'm going to go to us for a second. When that NFT is purchased, it unlocks the content. It can be a link to a Dropbox where then you may get a high resolution version, the TIFF of something. Maybe you get a video of, let's say for example, it's a photograph NFT and you're a photographer, so you want photograph NFTs that you're selling. Let's say it's a video that shows you photographing what now has become the NFT. Let's say it's a certificate of authenticity that now the owner can download, and when they have, maybe it's a print, maybe they can also download, or you're sending them a print of your photograph. Maybe they can have it attached to the back of the frame of the photograph.
I like the certificate of authenticity.
A certificate of authenticity. There are so many ways. Certificate of authenticity, right? That you can add stuff. It's very, very important to open your mind and think of additional ways for utility for your NFT.
To entice people to buy your NFT.
Entice people to buy. And what you would want to do is in the description on OpenSea or Mintable or wherever it is that you are selling your NFT, in the description below your NFT, this is where you're going to say, in the unlockable content, when you purchase this NFT, you are going to receive a certificate of authenticity. You are going to get a link to share your address so that we can send you a physical photograph. You are going to get a video showing how we created this particular NFT. So many reasons now to purchase it on top of just purchasing. And I say just, but I love that it's a piece of art and a collectible. But do you see how now you can raise your price? And this is how it benefits you and the person purchasing it, because both of you, yes, they're paying more, you make more money, you will end up with more royalties, but in the secondary market now, it actually is worth more money.
Right.
And so it becomes more
But the
saleable.
beauty of that is everything is digital, everything is online, so you don't have to create anything physical to send to people as an incentive. It's all
don't have
giving
to.
it to them.
But here's the cool thing about adding utility is that now you can say, I will send you an actual print or a canvas or whatever, maybe a watch, maybe earrings, maybe some kind of jewelry, physical stuff, IRL, in real life stuff that is attached to your NFT, and now you don't own just the NFT, you also own something.
A pair of superhero underwear.
Right, maybe it's superhero underwear.
Well, whatever it takes, right?
Whatever it takes.
Right.
So who's here? Hello, Rob Greenspan. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you, and GM friend. And Blockchain Chad is here as well. Hello, Blockchain Chad. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you. If you have questions, please, this is your chance live to put them in the chat right now. Or if not, put them in the comments below this video and we will be happy to answer them. So I'm going to go back to what else an NFT with utility may do? Well, it may give licenses and rights to the holders. And I have discussed this in previous videos multiple times because adding this particular type of utility has been extraordinarily controversial. Why? When you give away the rights, when you give away the copyright to your own art, how does it feel as an artist? Scary? How does it feel? Maybe like stupid? Maybe you feel like you're doing something really dumb. Why are you doing this? Okay, perhaps, and yes, it's true. Prior to NFTs, prior to when NFTs really started booming in 2017, and then with CryptoPunks, and then fast forward to 2021 where it exploded, NFTs exploded into multi-millions worth of dollars of NFTs, and now has become part of the fabric of our world as far as art and utility and gaming and music, etc., for NFTs. Why would you give away a copyright? It sounds crazy, doesn't it? Okay, here are bunches of reasons. Number one, you give away the copyright so that the holders of your NFTs use them to promote you. They're promoting you, the artist. They're building your brand for you. They are paying you to build your brand. They will put your art on their merchandise that they pay money to create the merchandise for, and then, they sell it and they make the money for it. What does that do for you? It builds your brand. It promotes your project. It grows the visibility out there of what you have created. Maybe you've created a 5K project, 5,000 individual tokens, NFTs, but now the 5,000 owners are creating this universe of your project. Maybe one person now has 20 people that are wearing your art. And do you see how this builds your brand so incredibly quickly that you would not be able to do? Does it take away from your art? Not really. Not really. You may think it does, but this is why it's so important to pivot into this new metaverse and think differently. You must think differently. And when you are able and capable to open your mind to the possibilities of giving away the copyright to your work. It's so scary, right? Giving away the copyright to your work as an artist, you're like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. But you have to do it for these reasons if you want to massively build out your project on the value of your holders, giving you free publicity, selling your art for you, building your brand for you. And these are the reasons why that you want to do that. So it's scary as it may be, it makes a whole lot of sense. So NFT branding, Bored Ape Yacht Club is such a perfect example of this. So a purchaser of this particular Bored Ape licensed it to a beer company, licensed it, and made money. They didn't sell their NFT, they licensed the image out and allowed the beer company to put it on their beer cans. What about allowing commercial use to make money? This is what we're talking about. Allowing your holders make money from your artwork. So super smart. They can sell it so many different ways, like a water bottle. Cell phones, my gosh, there's just so many, how many cell phone holders are there? Billions, right? Billions. Oh, wait, I went too fast. Skateboards, look how funny that is. Bored Apes, skateboard, of course you get the irony there. But they look awesome. I love how this looks, and I think it's super, super, super clever. There are a ton of ways for you to do this, and I did talk about that plastic company that's doing collectible plastic figures of your ape. You just send them the image to it, and they create. Oh, Bored Ape Yacht Club would love that. Creapes would love that. They create this figure for you of your little figure. And then look on merchandise. Obviously, hoodies are huge when it comes to NFT world, but so many other things are. You can put them on baseball caps. You can put them on exercise, anything you want, really anything you want, and sell it. And who are you promoting? Who are your holders actually promoting? Okay, this is fun because I want to say it's not just the collection that they're promoting. They're promoting your brand. They're promoting you, the creator.
Right.
That's really cool. I mean, how often do you have the opportunity to get promoted by the entire world?
Right. No matter where it goes, it's a billboard for you.
Yes, it is a billboard. In fact, Bored Ape Yacht Club, Bored Apes have been on billboards in Times Square. which is,
well,
super
yeah.
awesome. Super
Well, that
awesome.
makes sense.
So when you think about giving away the rights to your NFT, to your own art, take a deep breath, let it out, do some yoga, do a little meditation, and understand why in this world, in this new world, here we are in 2022, this brand new world of NFTs and cryptocurrency and the blockchain, it is smart to give away the copyright.
It's like having a traveling salesman for your product.
Constantly.
It's like having a representative that goes out and shows your stuff off.
But thousands of them and potentially millions of
Right.
them. Millions of them just celebrating you and your collection and your art and building your community for you and creating this other universe, like this other world that you would never have had IRL in real life if it hadn't been for NFTs. Can you see why I think they're so incredible? Like why we get so excited and why I want to inspire you, why we want to inspire you to jump on this bandwagon, because it's awesome and it's amazing. Okay, let's go back. What else? Oh, well, questions. Do you have questions about what I have just shown you? Because that's a lot and it's really, really incredible. So put them in the chat or put them in the comments below this video right now. Let us know. So here are some examples of NFTs with utility. Number one, World of Freight, WOF. World of Freight created this blockchain called Subplane. Blockchain, supply chain. Get it? Supply chain, subplane.
Got it.
World of Freight is a racing game. It's a game online with vehicles, but not just on the ground vehicles, water vehicles, air vehicles, space vehicles, and they can look something like this, super fun, super cool. Or they can be, wow, like what the heck? NFTs that generate World of Freight tokens. They have their own cryptocurrency called $WOF. So you can use those as you play the game and earn them to upgrade and customize your vehicle and add little fun things to it, like all this stuff. Look at this little banana. I love that. It's fun. The community is building. The community of World of Freight itself is building this supply chain, this new blockchain for themselves. Other gaming NFTs with utility, for example, Fractal. The first 100,000 members were airdropped Genesis NFTs, Fractal standing for how incredible snowflakes are. So they're all snowflakes. They're gorgeous. I love Fractal. NFT holders have special access to in-game content, secret levels, different characters. And this is when you start to add utility. Metakey that I showed you earlier, where you can jump into a room with your private key. The Metakey is an actual NFT ERC 1155 used to access partnered platforms. So smart. They have partnered with so many other types of gamers to create this wonderful metaverse, this digital land across different areas, like unlocking avatars or game access or course materials. They even created courses for you to understand the metaverse, this Metakey metaverse. They give you discounts and wearables that you can then put on your characters in Metakey. And characters might look like these guys. And this is what the digital universe, metaverse, will look like. And that's just one thing. You can build cities of your own. You can build shops of your own. In fact, it's a gameplay metaverse, like a GTA metaverse. You can explore a town. You can drive around in the town or a backcountry. You can go to shops. You can meet friends. The possibilities in what they call Niftyville, NFTville, right? Niftyville. You can start a business or a shop. You can earn passive income. VIP NFTs are sold to whitelist you for exotic cars like Lamborghinis that they call Lambos. There's lots and lots of stuff that you can do. For example, if you're an artist, you can sell the art yourself. You can set royalties that you will earn in the secondary market when your NFTs are resold. You will actually know who owns your NFT, and then you can add all kinds of additional utility to it. For example, like I've previously said, you can give the owner of the NFT a print in real life, or you can give them a high resolution TIFF that they can use, or you can create jewelry of it, or you can create clothing, whatever it is. You can add with utility to this wonderful digital asset collectible to make it even more valuable. For example, the Metaverse. You can own land, build cities or countries, create custom experience like earning, play to earn. For example, memberships, exclusive access to custom experiences with unlimited earnings or even limited earnings. Another example would be charity or nonprofits, where a portion of the sale goes to help a specific charity or a cause like Computer Girls. They are a fantastic example right now where they are fighting in Texas, where they're trying to defeat Ted Cruz about abortion rights. That's what Computer Girls are all about. Some of the sale or all of the sale would go a portion or all of it to help the cause, and that's what Computer Girls are doing. Are there any questions about all of that? Because that was a lot to cover, and I'm just going to pop over to us for a second. So I have covered gaming and sports and music and art and photography, and my gosh, there are so many different ways that you can add utility as a useful way to increase the value of your NFT. Questions?
Utility is another word for incentive. Is that correct?
It's a great way to add an incentive. Utility is also another word for usefulness. It's useful. It has a purpose other than being a digital asset. It actually does more than just being digital asset.
You know what's ironic about that?
What?
I was playing golf with a friend of mine.
Yeah.
and he pulled out a golf club, and we looked at the bottom of it and it had a U on it. And I swear, this was yesterday, I swear, we had no idea what it meant. Him or I. He owned the club. So we asked the guy next to us, what does this mean? And the guy said it's a utility club.
Oh, that's so funny.
And that's kind of ironical, isn't it?
IRL, in real life, yeah. Utility in real life. So when you think about utility in real life, and why is it important to have utility? When I was in art school and I went to Tyler School of Art, I did a lot of different kinds of art, and I always wanted them to have utility. I didn't want to be just a painter because I didn't want just to have, like I do up here, I didn't want just to have a piece of art on a wall. I wanted it to have more a purpose and a function. And so I created useful art. I did jewelry, I did stained glass, I did a ton of things. And I also did weaving. And when I did weaving, I created wearable art. And so when I went into my master's program for costume design, it wasn't really to do costumes. It was to learn the process of creating something really detailed so that I could then do haute couture. And so I created my own haute couture collection that I sold in small shops around Philadelphia. And then I did fashion shows. So do you see how you don't have to just create something for the wall? In real life, it can have a function and a purpose. You can actually clothe people with wearable art. And for me, that's super exciting. That's what Nifty Girls are all about, is doing something that is not only a piece of art and a collectible, but in real life becomes functionable and useful, and more than just an NFT, adding additional value. So any questions about that?
Not for me.
Whew, that was a lot, right? That was a lot. Okay, so adding utility adds value, of course. And to recap very quickly, NFTs with utility carry real world quantifiable value. And the reason I use the word quantifiable is because sometimes you don't really know what the value is that you're getting. You can't say specifically, oh, I'm getting $5,000 worth of value out of this. But for example, with a Gary V token, you can say to yourself, oh, I'm getting $8,000 worth of value out of this. And you know what the actual quantifiable value is. If you are receiving literally a photograph, now you know what that quantifiable value is in real life. And that is why it is important to understand that utility adds quantifiable value. Questions about that? The recap, any questions about that, please ask them right now, because otherwise I will be speaking to you about how to add this utility into a smart contract. And last time I went over smart contracts, should you use a template or a developer for your smart contract in an NFT project? Now, if you are solely doing one-of-one NFTs, do you need a smart contract from a developer? No, you really don't. You can use whatever platform's smart contract you are on. OpenSea gives you a smart contract. Mintable, Foundation, they all provide literally a smart contract when you set up your account and you start selling on their marketplace. But when you're doing an NFT project or a grand collection of, let's say, 10,000 NFTs, you definitely need a developer to work with you on a smart contract, because they will add the utility right into the smart contract. What does that mean? What does that mean that they will add the utility into the smart contract for you? That is what I want to talk to you about next time. So I am going to go to us, and we are going to say thank you guys so much for being here. It was a pleasure. And if you have any additional questions, put them in the comments below this video. And just so you know, the NFT Bootcamp for Beginners is live. You can sign up for it right now. Just go to zazoome, zazoome, and all of the information about what the NFT Bootcamp for Beginners is there, and the link to sign up is there. You can sign up right now in 5 days. If you do not know how to sell an NFT yourself, you will not only know how to speak about NFTs with knowledge and education about NFTs, cryptocurrency, the blockchain, what is a wallet, all of this stuff, but you will also be setting up your own account on OpenSea to sell the largest marketplace online where the most people buy and sell NFTs. I show you how to set up your own account, how to set up your own collection, how to do everything to sell your own NFTs, one-of-ones, and then how you can actually launch a project on there. You can launch a project once you understand how to do this on OpenSea. Unbelievably cool. So all of that is in the description below this video. If you haven't subscribed, why not? Please subscribe to our channel. We're looking for those 1,000 subscribers and those 4,000 watch hours. We need to get there. We need your help to get there. So please subscribe if you haven't already. And you know I love those likes, so please give us a like. Any additional words to add, honey?
No, actually, no.
It's exhausting, isn't it, to listen to me?
It's just you're so the energy. Ah!
All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you.
It's exciting.
Have a fantastic rest of your day. Get into the mindset of NFTs with utility, and we'll see you in the next video. Ciao, guys. Thank you so much for being here.